Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And today I tried not a full face of makeup. We tried 6 new makeup products and a new makeup sponge. All the makeup's on my face today. I feel like I have like this really healthy glowy look going on. So if you're interested in seeing me trying out some new makeup products and my thoughts and all that stuff, then keep on watching. Let's go. Good morning. This is false advertising. This is not pumpkin spice. I don't like just like brewing pumpkin spice coffee because when I drink my coffee at home, I always drink like just like black, and I don't like pumpkin spice coffee if it's black. So this is just I think it's called creme brulee. I think that's what it's called, maybe. Anywho, let's talk. So in today's video, I have some makeup to try from Hailey's Beauty. I have one product I got from BoxCharm, one I got from Ipsy, and then 2 products that I got from Sephora. So I thought since I wasn't gonna do an individual video on each of them, we'll just combine them all together today. Of course, today when I'm trying a very lightweight natural foundation, we have a friend visiting us today because why? I wait all this time for this stuff to clear up, and the night before, we get a visitor. But I did order from Hailey's Beauty. Something I very much appreciate is how small this package is. I love it when companies like consolidate everything into a small package. First of all, I feel like, especially with a makeup product, like the more compact your packaging is, like the safer the makeup's gonna be anyway. But also like it's so wasteful. I hate getting like a giant box with one product in it. So this was appreciated. So I'll show you what I ordered. This specific order was so influenced by Taylor Wynn. I think I got everything on sale. Was everything on sale? I may have not paid full price. So one of the products I bought was the their BB Drops Tinted Marula Facial Oil. So like I said, like this is gonna be so lightweight. So we're really gonna have to conceal right here. I got this in the shade Fair Light Cool. I don't know. Hopefully because it's like very lightweight, that should work. I paid $15 for this. Again, I may have gotten stuff on sale. I don't want to quote that those are the right prices. So I know Taylor Wynn uses this product a lot in her glass skin routine that she does. So it's like pretty slick looking packaging. It sounds very watery. So I'm really excited to try this out. Sorry, I messed up. This was $22. I paid $22. I paid $15 for this. Okay, glad I can read a receipt. This is their Revive Concealer Cream, Blurring Concealer, and I got this in Fair Light Neutral. I've also heard Taylor talk a lot about this product, so I was eager to try it. This also has pretty nice packaging. I feel like this concealer shade should work. Also, hopefully it should be a good spot concealing shade. The other thing I did purchase on her recommendation was the Hailey's Beauty Sponge. I feel like she uses this a lot, maybe even more often than these 2 products in her videos, so I'm excited for that. They also included a bunch of free things, including another sponge. So I already wet one, so you can kind of see the difference in size between a dry and a wet. So I got one of these for free. Oh, and this sponge was $10. And then I got a sample of their mattifying foundation, and then actually another sample. I think of this is the BB Drops, and this is the shade Light Neutral. So this one's a little bit darker than this, but it's like a sample of it. Okay, so I'm excited to try this. I definitely purchased this stuff a little while ago, but I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to use it until I was not self-tan. And it took me a while to stop self-tanning. But the first thing I did before I started filming was I did prime, and I used the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I really have been enjoying this a lot. I've been told by many people that this is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Now I cannot confirm whether or not it is because I've never tried that primer before, but I feel like it really does leave a nice base for your makeup to go on top of. So I'm excited to try it out. So I'm gonna start with the BB Drops. I will shake them. I don't know if they need to be shaken first, but from what I've seen, Taylor will just like drop it on her face and then buff it out with a brush. So I'm gonna go in with my BK Beauty 101 brush with this one. And then I'll probably use the sponge with the concealer. So like this top part is like squishy for you to squish, I guess. Let's see. All right, let's see what we can do here. I mean, it definitely is light coverage, but I feel like it looks really like nice. Okay, I probably went in more on that side. It definitely is like a very liquidy consistency, but I do feel like it is going over the skin really nicely. I'm trying to get more into lightweight coverage makeup. Not that I was never into it, but I feel like I'm trying to find a really easy and fast mommy routine for the future. So that's with one layer. I just feel like my skin looks like very healthy and glowy. I wish we didn't have these friends here, but I mean, you can see how it didn't cover them at all. I am tempted to try a second layer on my cheeks because that's normally where I would go in with a little extra. Ooh, that just comes out so fast. And I'm just gonna kind of push it in. I feel like that gave us a tiny extra, maybe like it dulled out the redness a little bit. Okay, gotta match this side. And this definitely feels like something I will need to set. Like, this does not feel like something that's just gonna dry down on its own, especially since I do have to run a few errands today and I am going to need this makeup not to stick to my mask. Like, this side has like no active breakouts, so I feel like it looks nice. This side has seen better days. But I'm excited to try out that concealer, and I'm gonna try the sponge with the concealer, but I'm pleasantly surprised with this. This is not the kind of foundation look I've been comfortable wearing for quite a while, but I'm digging it. Okay, now I am going to go in with the concealer. And I feel like even though the foundation, by the way, wasn't necessarily the perfect looking shade when I dropped it on my face, since it was so lightweight, I feel like it just worked. Let's try this. So if you guys have ever tried Hailey's Beauty, have you found it like in a store, or did you order it online, or what is your favorite product? I don't know, it was hard for me to make a decision if I just wanted these products or if I wanted to try more, but I figure baby steps. It looks nice. I would say that's like a, that might be like a high medium, really close. I wouldn't say it's necessarily completely full coverage, but that's a pretty good coverage concealer. So let's try grabbing some of these little spots. I have a lot of redness right here because, fun fact, I actually have a birthmark that is a red stripe across my entire forehead. Oh, it really comes out sometimes, like if I'm like crying. Sometimes it just likes to pop up and say, hey, remember me and when you got stuck, when you were born? Fun stuff, fun stuff. Never forget being born. I feel like that totally helped cover some of the redness that was peeking through from the foundation being so lightweight. I feel like overall, like, we got a lot of glowiness going on. It's very, very glowy. Oh, and the sponge, it's very like bouncy. I like it. It's very, very bouncy. I approve of it so far. So I did mention that I had a product that I received from a BoxyCharm, and I think this came in 2 months ago's BoxyCharm. It's from Laura Geller. This is their multitasking eye, lip, and cheek palette. Cream to powder trio. And this is shades of nude. So we have Tuscan Coral, Coconut Grove, and Gold Dust. And there are 3 cream cheek products. I do like Laura Geller. I haven't really tried any cream products from her before, so this is kind of exciting. I feel like I've seen a lot of people who use this actually enjoyed it, so I'm excited. So I'm gonna start with the bronzer. And this is, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills A30 brush. I actually got this brush from Influencer last year when I sent the Anastasia foundation to try out. They sent this brush with it. So it's not something I would have purchased myself. I don't really think it's the greatest brush ever, but I thought it would be nice to kind of fit into these pans. So I actually might just use it on the forehead to just kind of map out. And then maybe I'll go in with the sponge to do the blending. A little tiny bit on the nose. Now I'll go in with the sponge, kind of blend it. The tone it's okay. It's not one of my, it's not a favorite bronzer tone, I feel like. But I feel like it blended well enough once I whipped out the sponge. Now I'll probably do the exact same, do I want to do the same thing with the, you know what, I'm going to do something different with the blush. With the blush, I'm going to go in with this brush. This is from e.l.f. and this is their 105 Air Stipple brush. This is really good for cream blush. So I'll try this. Let's see if we can really get in here. It's a pretty shade. It kind of like in the light has like a gold reflect. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but it's like a coral with like a little gold reflect. Actually, I feel like that blush is really pretty. I like that. Now with cream highlight, I typically use my finger anyway, so we'll see if this one works. Ooh, that's pretty. It is a little more gold than I prefer, but once we set the face and everything, that probably won't be as obvious. I will be interested to see once I set my face, since this foundation is so tacky, if we lose any of these cream products, but overall, I feel like everything blended out well, especially once I went in with the sponge with the bronzer. I feel like it didn't look quite as orangey on me, but so far so good. Now, I'll try to find this to link it. I don't know much about where you can buy Laura Geller. Like, I know it's not at Ulta anymore, so I'll see what I can find. Like, I think when my mom gets Laura Geller, she gets it on QVC, so I'll try to see what I can find for this. Now I'm going to set my face, do my brows, and if I lost any of like the bronzer or blush or anything, I'll probably use a powder, and then I'll be back for our eyes. So see you in a second. And I'm back. Oh man. So I'll go over everything I did. So the first thing I did was I set under my eyes with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light. You guys, I cannot stop using this. It makes your under eyes look so nice. Like, I finally get the hype. So I set under my eyes with this, and then I set the rest of my face with the Maybelline Loose Fit Me powder. So I did actually wind up losing some of the pigmentation of the cream products, so I did put powder over. So for bronzer, since I have my singles in my Shop My Stash, I went in with this bronzer from ColourPop in the shade Spectacle. And then for blush and highlight, I went in with this e.l.f. duo. This is their White Peach duo. You guys, I am obsessed with this thing. Like, I love it. For brows, in my Shop My Stash, I have the Pure Arch Nemesis and the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. And then I also did my waterline with the Tarte Sex Kitten liner. I'm trying to finish this up this month. All right, now we can talk eyeshadow. So this is an eyeshadow that I got in an Ipsy bag a few months ago, and it was actually my choice item that month. And this is from Il Maquillage, and this is their Color Boss Multi-Dimensional Eye Color. And the shade is Eyes on the Prize. It's so heavy for one single eyeshadow, and I think it's very expensive too. But it's like this really pretty bronzy shade. So I don't know if this is something I forgot to say, I also put a little bit of my bronzer in my crease. So I might just try to, I don't know if you have to use your finger, if you can use a flat brush. Let's see. Ooh. I'm gonna try my finger. This was a Farrah, this was just a flat brush from Farrah, but I'm gonna try my fingers instead. Yep, it's a finger shade. I was thinking of just putting this bronze all over and then like a wing maybe? Something simple like that. I mean, it definitely is very pretty. I don't know if I could spend so much money on a single eyeshadow personally. You know, I should not say that, because sometimes I look at those like Natasha Denona singles or the Marc Jacobs singles, and I'm like, someday I'm gonna buy one of those fancy little singles. Okay, I totally got so much of that under my eyes, which is one of the reasons I do not like always going in with my finger, but let's see if we can kind of blend out the crease a little. I mean, it's pretty. I can't argue that it's pretty. It's really pretty. It really is very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do a little wing. I don't feel like struggling on camera, so I'll be right back with my wing in place, and we'll do lips, and I have a new mascara. They're not completely even, but when are they ever? So I used, this is in my Shop My Stash, the Ulta Beauty Chubby Felt Tip Liner. This is no longer for sale apparently. And then I tight lined a tiny bit with the Urban Decay Glide On in the shade 0. And then I just set my face with the Milani Make It Last. Look at how close I am to being done. In like the next week or so, I think I can do it. Okay, I think I want to start with lips. So I have a lip gloss that I want to try. So I want to line my lips first because I think it's kind of a clearer gloss. So I'm going to go with this LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in Nonstop Nude. Okay, we are lined and ready to go. So I ordered one of those like Sephora Favorites kits, and it had a bunch of lip products, and this is from Patrick Ta. Why did I just say it like that? Patrick Ta. And this is the She's Expensive lip gloss. This is my first time trying the brand actually. So, oh, it's very minty smelling. So this is kind of like a clear gloss with a shimmer. Feels nice. Definitely has a very, very minty scent. Looks nice. I will link the kit I got down below along with like the actual just link to the lip gloss, but looks pretty to me. Now I have a new mascara I want to try. I can't remember if this was a point redemption or just one of the promo codes from Sephora, but this is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. And I've been really wanting to try Ilia, and I've heard so many good things about this mascara specifically. So I'm very excited. I haven't found like a mascara I absolutely love since I discovered the Thrive mascara last year, so my expectations are high. So this has more of the rubbery bristle wand, which is typically what I prefer. I'm actually gonna use there's a mirror in this palette, so I'm gonna use that. Do you guys have a favorite mascara from Sephora? Because I technically have one backup of Thrive, but it's just so hard to get unless you order directly from Thrive, which I have considered wanting to try more from the brand. But I also have heard really, really good things about Ilia in general. Khaki Reviews Beauty has like 2 really good in-depth videos on a whole bunch of products from the brand. Okay, that just made my lashes look so nice. Now, as long as it doesn't flake, I will be happy, because that is my biggest no-no when we flake, which is why I like stopped using anything but tubing or waterproof. I actually was thinking of doing a video soon, like my top 10 like favorite products from Sephora, like a more updated version, because I feel like they always just randomly drop a sale and I'm never prepared with a video. So I feel like if I get up a video sometime soon, it should hopefully be there and ready for whenever they just drop a sale. So potentially coming soon. Overall though, I feel like I look like so glowy and healthy. Like I'm digging this style. Let's do a quick roundup though of everything I used. So we have all the products I got from Haley's Beauty, and I really am very happy with them. Like I just feel like I look super healthy. Like, does anyone else feel like that glow is super nice? Like I used a Maybelline powder that's not like a glowy powder. I set it with the Milani Make It Last, like that has like alcohol in it. It's like it's a set in place product. So all that glow has to be coming from especially these BB drops, which is probably why Taylor Wynn uses this for her glass skin video, because like we're looking glassy, but I feel like we feel pretty set, hopefully. We'll find out when I mask later. The Lara Geller products seem nice. Now, I don't know if I specifically would go out and purchase this myself. I probably wouldn't, because I don't really love the bronzer the most, but the blush I really did like. Like if the blush was in a single, I probably would highly consider purchasing it on its own. Okay, so I looked up this Ilk Maquillage eyeshadow. It does look so pretty, like, and I guess these are sold actually in quads from Il Maquillage, and you can buy the quads for $36, which it's not cheap. It's not cheap. And I don't know. They're pretty though. It'll be interesting to see how this wears and stuff. This Patrick Ta Gloss feels so comfortable. Like, I really like it. I don't think I would have liked it on its own because I don't have the most pigmented lips, so I definitely am glad I put a lip liner on first. And so far the Ilia mascara looks really nice. Like, this is my kind of mascara, so I'm happy. So definitely let me know in the comments if you guys have tried any of these products and how they worked out for you, or if you have any recommendations or products you do want to see reviewed on the channel. I'm trying to be kind of very conscious of what I purchase and review, because I am trying to not only save up for a baby, but I'm also trying to make sure I have clothes that fit and save up for a baby and all that stuff. So let me know in the comments, and as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!